Hello everybody, what's going on? Classic Video Games here, coming back at you with a long awaited Dota video. I haven't played Dota for the channel in quite a long time, but today I'm going to be playing HUSKAR, who is my favorite carry. He's the only carry I'm any good at anymore, because I've been playing nothing but supports recently. And my friend Weiren, he's one of my subscribers as well. Shout out to him. He asked me to play HUSKAR. He went to see a HUSKAR video and he bought me a set, so thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. He also bought me the HUD that you're going to see in game, so that's always kind of a neat thing when subscribers kind of help you out in that way. So thank you very much. Now this is a game that I've kind of been burnt out on recently. I've just played it way too much in recent memory. It's just been too much, and I've had to step away for a little bit. So don't expect too many of these in quick succession, but I told him I'd make him a video, so here I am making him a video. And if you're wondering about my HUSKAR build, this is a HUSKAR build that I've used quite a lot, and it's gotten me to I've done 85-0 with this build before. Now I'm doing just against medium bots here, just so I don't have to wait in a queue for a long time. And as you can see, it's the slightest bit laggy, but this is about how I normally play, and part of it's the screen recorder. So hopefully this is okay. I'm just doing medium bots, so I don't have to wait in a queue, as I was saying, but I'm not expecting to do great because I haven't played HUSKAR in a little bit. But hopefully I do okay, and I have been experiencing some glitches, so I am using the old client. Although the Reborn beta is in fact out on Linux, it is very buggy. So I've decided not to use that yet until it gets fixed. So yeah, we're playing HUSKAR in the mid lane because apparently recently, also, like mostly recently, a lot of people have really kind of found HUSKAR, and I know I was playing him for about a month before everyone kind of started realizing how overpowered he is. So I don't claim to be the innovator of the HUSKAR fan base, but I was in fact playing him before everyone else was, so kind of neat there. The slight amount of lag is kind of messing up my last hitting here quite a lot. Hopefully we can get over this. It looks like we have a Ricky, which, as most of you who play Dota will probably know, which is probably a lot of people, because most people do play Dota or League. Ricky sucks. Ricky sucks major dick. You don't have to play this game to know that. Ricky sucks major dick. Think of a guy who stabbed you in the back, but he's invisible the entire time, so he can just walk up right behind you whenever the hell he wants. He's very irritating. Nobody likes him. Well, people like him, but no one likes the guy playing him instantly. He is immediately the most hated guy in the entire game if you pick Ricky. So for those of you who are thinking about it, don't. Just don't, please. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. You're coming to the wrong neighborhood with that permanent invis bullshit. You can go ahead and play Bounty Hunter all you want. I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna fight you. Bounty Hunter's cool. He's actually one of my favorite heroes. But don't come into my house bringing that Ricky bullshit. So yeah, just don't. Now Viper, on the other hand, is also kind of a pain. But one thing that a lot of people make the mistake about HUSKAR with is, as you can see, I'm a little under half health right now, which on 90% of heroes would be complete and utter crap. You'd be like, oh, well, he's at half health, let me just go ahead and take him. But his passive makes him attack hyper speed when his health is low. So as you can see, his attack speed is, even through the lag, it's very high, and now it's just getting faster. So he's quite a menace in lane just because of his attack speed and the fact that if you hurt him, he's just going to hurt you faster. So it's almost not worth your time to try to counter harass the guy. So that's something that those of us who play HUSKAR really try to take into account during the laning phase. Which, the one problem that I have with Dota, especially recently, is the fact that the laning phase is so incredibly long. It just seems like too much for me. So I personally have kind of that's part of why I'm stepping away, is because the laning phase is really long, and I have in fact been playing a game called Strife, which is another MOBA, and that game does not actually really have a laning phase. Its laning phase is 3 minutes, so I don't really consider that a laning phase of any kind. I'm going to go ahead and save up for Helm of the Dominator. I'm going to go ahead and shift click on Armlet so we can get that all queued up. As you all probably know, I don't need to be explaining this to you. If you've played Dota at all, or if you've even played a MOBA, you're probably familiar with the shift queue of buying items. Being able to kind of have them set out to the side so the second that they're available you can buy them. Now, in most cases, I would be getting power treads, and the only reason I'm not getting power treads is because I find that phase boots is a lot better, and especially rushing armlet seems to be the way to go. So, wait, is this going to give me power treads by buying this? It might, actually. Let me check. No, it's not. Okay. If I started with the other items, it would be buying me that, but it's not. Okay. It's good to know. So another thing about Huskar's passive is, as his passive increases, the lower his health gets, the higher his magic resistance gets. So right now he gets 5% just damage resistance. It used to be magic resistance, and it used to give him like up to like 40% magic resistance, and it was complete crap. And I believe it still does to a point, but I think it's just tied into the resistance category just in general. So it's not giving him any special resistance, just kind of a general resistance stat. So that's kind of a neat thing there. For those of you that want to know how to like counter Huskar, that's something you should keep in mind right there. Is just that in particular. So we're gonna go ahead and just make sure. Okay, I can buy both of these. I can buy all of this and not have power treads bought. That used to be a problem. The old build for power treads used to get in the way of that. And it was apparently just kind of a glitch on my end. Like, not a whole lot of people had it. So now I'm level 6. As soon as I get my helm here, as soon as I get my armor, which is what that's giving me, I think is an extra, 5 armor. It's going to make me a lot tankier. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to jump on Viper. I think I can get him. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on him and see what I can get. So I think I got him just from burn damage. There we go. Now I can walk out of here. I mean, I'm injured, but for Huskar that's not really a big deal, and that's also why I got myself the healing salve at the beginning. I'm gonna go ahead and steal the courier from Luna because I'm the player. I'm the important one. Suck it. Just suck it. I'm gonna go ahead, and there was a juggernaut that was right up top, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to find him. Looks like he's grouped back up with his Jack Hero, which is good. I still think I can jump him. I'm almost positive I can still jump him, and that's gonna hurt. There carries farm, which is of course the goal. Come on, die. You get your ass back here, Juggernaut. Think you're so cool? It's okay, I'm still gonna get Jack Hero, easy. I can't believe Juggernaut did his stupid little spin thing and got out of that. He was so close. I'm sure he got out of that with like 2 health. That was just psycho bullcrap. Let me go ahead and back up so we can catch up with the courier here. And I'm gonna go ahead and gank bot because it looks like they are having not a lot of trouble, but just a little bit of trouble. So I'm gonna go ahead and wander on down. So yeah, the way that I play Huskar at least is really you just, as soon as you get your level 6, you jump on literally anything that moves. So if anyone was considering playing Huskar but didn't know what the strategy was, that's at least my strategy for it. And as you can see, it seems to work out decent. Especially now that I have gotten my now that I have my armlet on the way, I'm gonna go ahead and wander back to base for a little bit of healing. And then I'm going to go keep roaming. He's really a great roamer. He's a great mid laner. That's why he works in the mid lane, is because as soon as he's level 6, he can be anywhere he wants and kill anything he wants. So, it's kind of a bonus for him. I am now getting a lot of HP per second. So I think I'm going to stay and just keep wandering. And before I jump, I can pop my armlet and leap on them. So, nothing really big. This is pretty standard Huskar play on my part, at least. This is kind of generally how I play him. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on Sven, I think. So I think I have the damage for it. Okay. He got me. That was my fault. That was my bad. If he wouldn't have stunned me, though, I would have had him. That would have been easy kill. But, you know, whatever. It happens. Mistakes were made. Things happen. I always hate it when people are like, oh, you're such a noob because you died one time. People overextend. It happens. I'm 4-1-0. It's okay. I can come back from this. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I do want to jump on Zeus because he's only level 5 and I can stomp him. So I'm going to go ahead and ping Zeus so that my teammates are aware. And here I go. Going for Zeus. Zeus is going to be a really easy kill, especially with Armlet and all of my fire, because he's a very damage heavy hero, but he does magic damage, which since I get kind of a magic resistance from my passive, I'm not too worried about it. Magical nukes are not really a huge issue for this guy. Looks like Zeus left. He probably knew we were coming to wreck his face. I'm going to guess he's roaming top. I'm going to go ahead and try and cut him off. I don't really need to be explaining this. So I'm just going to take a minute and just kind of talk about, you know, stuff. So recently I did change my sound balancing, as you could probably tell. Come on. Just get back here, you idiot. He's not taking any fire damage because of this one silly little... Come on. Get back here. Jump on him. HUSKAR, get him. Okay, I'm not going to push it. This is why I need to get really very quickly my that's why I very quickly need to get my what are they called? Phase boots. That's what they are. Need to get my phase boots very fast. I think I'm gonna get myself some lifesteal because I do just a shitload of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and get my phase boots right now though, because that did let a kill get away from me. So that's pretty important that I fix that issue. And I'm gonna let Dragon Knight take the farm here because I don't need it. Obviously, I'm already 5-1-0, so I'm doing decent. I'm not doing great, but I'm doing decent. So I'm gonna go ahead and run back towards base to try and get. Wait, depending on what the rune is, unless I get a regen rune, please give me a regen rune. That would be sweet. An illusion rune, that's fine. It's probably super terrifying. I'm not really good with illusions. That's why I normally don't pick them up. But I think in this instance, it's good just to mess with the enemy team so they don't know where I am, they don't know which one's me, so I kind of get the element of surprise more or less on them. So that'll be neat thing to... Come on, die. There we go. Where did he go? Oh, come on. Back off. My other carry, back off. Sven, you come back here, babe. Sven is dead. Okay, get out of here, HUSKAR. Get. I want to take just the illusions and go try to hurt. I just want to scare them, really. Just make them nervous by having him stand off. And the other one will stand over here, just to kind of mess with their heads. Dead. Easy kill. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Gotta go back to base because I have no health. So I think the way Armlet works is you kind of need it to cool down before you can use it to, like that. Like you need it to cool down before it can give you health back. So I suppose you could turn it on, kill somebody, and then immediately turn it off, and then you can turn it off for HP purposes once again. So it's kind of an interesting item to be using. I'm going to go ahead and start building my Satanic. I'm going to get the lifesteal bit, because that's really helpful. Lifesteal on HUSKAR is psycho bullshit, and I love it. I'm going to go ahead and help at the rune here, because there's only one single hero, and that is... What? Hold on. Something's beeping. I need to figure out what it is. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay. It turns out my alarm clock was going off behind me, so that's fine. Sorry about that pause. It shouldn't happen. But yeah, lifesteal on HUSKAR is something I would suggest for those of you who are trying to get into HUSKAR maybe. Because he already does so much physical damage, except, I mean, his damage comes from his burning spears, which is magical damage, but it's also from the fact that he takes down so much of your health so fast, and he just gets faster when you hurt him. So that really makes him so powerful and such a big contender. Fun fact, he's only actually been played about 92 or 93 times in pro games compared to Rubik, who was actually released 8 months after HUSKAR, who is the highest played hero in all of Dota, with it's like 3,100 plays or something. So something like that. So I thought that was kind of insane. This is hopefully going to be a pretty easy kill for us here. I'm going to go ahead and just burn the crap out of him. Dragon Knight gets the kill, that's okay. I would have liked to have gotten the kill, but, you know, all things considered, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and help Ricky up top because it is a 2v... Oh, hey. Hey, Zeus. Hey, Zeus, baby. I keep forgetting to pop my armlet, which really, really makes me a terrifying... Like, look at that monster that I've become. So it's kind of cool. I'm going to get myself my second... Gonna get my... no, you're getting wards. Give me this. Yeah, I'm gonna get my second helm, and then I'm gonna start saving up for Reaver. I'm probably gonna go ahead and solo Roche here within a couple levels, because HUSKAR's really, really good at soloing Roche, actually, because he has so much vitality, and especially once he gets himself like a Satanic, he does so much damage. It's complete and utter bullshit, and I love it. I mean, he does that much anyways, but you know what I mean? He just does even more damage. So now I have Helm of the Dominator, which gives me a little bit more, I think it's 15%? Yeah, 15% lifesteal as opposed to the 10 that I had a moment ago. So not a huge jump, but for the amount of damage he does, it is in fact a huge jump in damage. So that's going to be good. I kind of need to lower my health a little bit, actually, to get myself the attack speed. And I think that just farming the jungle here for a moment, it'll just be some quick cash. And I have the power, so there's no reason not to. And I like that with HUSKAR, you're not really worried about running into heroes. Because you're like, oh, if I run, as long as it's not the entire team, you run into a hero, you just kick their ass and get more gold and experience. So it's not an issue for HUSKAR to run into a hero while he's roaming around, as it is for a lot of heroes. I do have a couple friends who are just better at RTS games than me, but I think I do a decent job. I'm not going to say I'm really anything special, but I think I do an okay job. Okay. If Zeus was not there, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can wrap around to the Viper, because if I could kill the Viper right now, easily, and I just need... Maybe I can catch him at the secret shop or something, because if I can catch the Viper by himself... There he is. He's gonna die. Straight up, he's dead right now. Watch. You're a fool, Viper. Viper, you're a fool. When there's a HUSKAR on the other team, you don't go alone anywhere. You just don't. You just don't. Yeah, as HUSKAR just said, I don't know if you heard him, you must learn to sacrifice. You just have to, buddy. Like, you're not gonna get anywhere unless you learn to sacrifice a little bit. I'm not going to buy the recipe. I'm going to save up for the Reaver. I'm going to see if I can maybe help at all, maybe with this complete and utter bullcrap happening mid. I can help a little bit. Get him some health. I keep forgetting that HUSKAR has a heal, because he doesn't use it much, because he thrives at low health. So really it's kind of funny almost to me that he has a heal, because a guy who thrives at low health, really, you wouldn't think he'd need to heal himself. But I can see why they gave it to him, so he doesn't completely murder himself. But yeah, favorite hero. I think I do relatively well with him. There's a few different styles of playing with him. I go for more of a kind of a king of 1v1ing kind of a build. So, like, that's why at level 6 I was roaming so confidently. And that's why I have 10 kills in 1 death. Is because of this build and just because of my hyper-aggressive playstyle. So, It's kind of an interesting thing. I do have a friend who played him recently who really, he did quite good. I'll give him that. He did a very, very good job. But he was going for team fighting, so he was going for a different style of play, and he excelled at it, but it's a style of play that I personally could never pull off. We're not going to be able to get the Jackie Row here. He's going to pull back into base before I can get him. A little bit of a bummer. If he shows his face again, he is dead. I don't even care. Viper, you're done. You're done. You're done. Viper's done. I'm not going to be able to get that. That's fine. Gotta go ahead and burst heal a little bit. Give myself a small amount of heal. It's actually a fair amount of heal. I shouldn't be saying it's this really small, like, puny amount of healing. It's actually enough to sustain quite well. In fact, I'm gonna pop Ricky with it here, because he's pretty hurt. And as much as I hate Ricky, I don't hate him near as much. Get out of there, Huskar. Get away from the Sven. The Sven has the stun, and the stun has the ability to wreck your fucking face. See, with Huskar, it's all about just knowing when you can and when you can't get away with some of the complete and utter shit that you seem to. Is really how I would describe it. You have to just look at it realistically, like, whoa, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I need a second to get some health back. At least enough to where, you know, I'm not going to die from it. Now I can pop my armlet and probably go ahead and kill some people. Get some actual health back. There we go. Get some legitimate health back. Gonna go ahead and hopefully be able to run across without too much issue to go get ourselves. Okay, there is going to be an issue here getting to the secret shop. One thing I do need to focus on a little bit is okay. No. Okay. Juggernaut spin kinda wrecks a Huskar. Just because it's a lot of damage. I'm gonna not buy back, even though I could afford it. I'm gonna save up for the Reaver. I think that'll be the better move. Unless, of course, I can afford both, which I probably could within a minute, but I'm gonna wait. So, anyways, yeah, recently for me, I suppose, yeah, I changed that setting on the microphone, so it sounds closer. I know it sounds a little fuzzy, but again, I'm working on that. I said that in my Paranautical Activity video, I believe. And, yeah, I got Paranautical Activity. That's a new thing that's happened for me. And really outside of that, not a whole lot's been going on. It's summer for me, just kind of looking for a job, doing the kind of same old as probably most kids are doing this time in the year. It's just looking for a job, trying to do the best you can to get yourself a job as fast as possible, and of course playing video games on the side, because YouTubing is incredible. YouTubing is great. One thing I may be doing is playing a decent amount of Dota, but purely for recording purposes, not really anywhere else, because I've kind of been burned out on it, but it is quite fun to record, I'll give it that. It is quite a fun game to record. So I'm getting close to a Satanic here. That's going to be really fun for me. Yeah, and looking forward to that. That should be actually happening relatively soon here. I'm going to see if anyone's roaming around in the jungle. Because, oh, okay. Hey there, Sven. Sven's going to hit. Oh, Juggernaut, come back. Juggernaut's dead. No. I'm not going to go for it. I'm not feeling it. Come on, die. There we go. Look at this. Just wrecking everything. And now I'm going to get the recipe for my Satanic. And we're going to start going ham on literally everything that breathes. That's one thing I really appreciate about Huskar, is if it moves, it's dead. He's kind of like a wild dog. If you're moving, he's going to, like a rabid, wild, crazy dog. If you're moving, he's going to kill you. He's going to make a way to go ahead and wreck your face. because he's insane. That's really how I would describe him, is a psycho, and I love it. He's just a psycho murderer. Come on, die. You can't even freaking touch me. No! Okay, if I had been able to hit him first, that wouldn't have been a problem. But I think my satanic turned off, and I think that's what happened there for me. So now I guess we're just going to go for BKB. So this is, yeah, BKB I think is going to be the next thing for me. And then Blade Mail could be really good. I might actually go Blade Mail and then BKB. Because as good as BKB is, I'm not taking a lot of magic damage necessarily. It's just a lot of me dealing so much damage to myself that I'm not paying attention. So I think Blade Mail might be nice, because that can give me a second of damage return. What is it? Yeah, 4.5 seconds of any damage I take gets reflected back on them. And as somebody who takes a crap load of damage, especially self-inflicted damage, I think that's going to be good to kind of even us out here and get us higher than 15-3, because that's not where we want to be. We want to be 15-0. Why are we taking Roche? I'm fine with it, but why? Why are we taking Roche? They're not strong enough to take Roche. I think they need a king of sacrifice. So just another shout out to that the friend of mine who bought me this set and this HUD, Wayron. Special thanks to him. He's really been a good supporter of my channel, and I really do appreciate that. I appreciate the support, especially such a small, young channel. It really means a lot to me to have the support like this. I guess Ricky is really pushing the whole doing Roche thing, so I guess I can oblige him here. Go ahead and pop some Roche. Go ahead and wreck some Roche here. Do some Roche wrecking. Because really, like, HUSKAR is really good at soloing Roche. I'll go ahead and take the Aegis. Because really I have no reason not to, except for the fact that I'm super powerful, and it's completely worth it on HUSKAR. So, yeah, I'm regenerating like 10 HP a second, kind of like a Dragon Knight almost. Just all by myself. I probably could jump in and get a kill or two, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to try and wait and come in more from behind if they try to push. Be more of a surprise to them, I think would be probably my best option. I'm still saving up for that BKB, the sweet BKB action. I'm trying to think what's something else that might be an important. Oh, hey Zeus. Zeus is dead. Luna kind of sniped him last second. That's fine. I mean, as much as I would have liked it, you know, bots are going to do what bots are going to do. It's one problem with playing against bots. The one thing I like is that bots don't badmouth you, which is always nice. It makes you feel better, especially when you're someone like me who's not really necessarily great at these kind of games. It helps make me feel a little better about that whole situation there. Looks like Sven is going to TP away because he probably saw me coming, because he probably has a good ward or two. I think I might just... Sorry about that little hiccup in the recording there. I did manage to catch it in time. Hopefully nothing too important happened. I did manage to pause the game, so yeah, nothing really big happened. I think Ricky got another kill, but that was about it. So yeah, anyways, still rocking the Aegis. Haven't really needed that yet. And I think that's nice that I haven't needed it yet. I'm healing somebody. It's good. I was trying to get Chaos Knight because he's almost dead, but, you know, whatever. One thing I do like about doing bot matches is all the sets you bought you can actively see, which I think is always nice. Looks like Ricky's going to jump in and take the kill. That's kind of what Ricky do. So I'm not really necessarily too upset about it. Yep, there we go. Ricky doing his thing. A lot of people get like really mad at Ricky for doing that, but that's what he does. That's his entire kit. That's what he do. It's like if HUSKAR didn't kill people with burning spears of death. Like, it would be wrong. I really need this healing. This 87 health a second here. See, this is why you give HUSKAR a heal. This right here. Because he hurts himself very badly. You need to get him away to get out of it without dying too many times. No! No. Oh, wait, I have Aegis. That's fine. No. It's okay. Sometimes you can just outpower them. This is not one of those times. Though I was very close, I'm going to go ahead and just buy back. And if I sold that, would I be able to afford boots of travel? Maybe. Yes, I can, in fact, afford boots of travel. So I'm going to go ahead and buy those. Boots of travel are just sweet. Because it means I can be right here. I'm already back. Going to help the team. So that's the one bonus. That's one thing I always do on HUSKAR late game, is getting boots of travel, because if he can be everywhere, he is a goddamn nightmare. I mean, he's a nightmare to begin with, but if he can literally be anywhere he wants, just put that together. Like, somebody who 1v1 is a nightmare, and then he can teleport to anything, literally anything he wants. Just let that sink in for 2 seconds. That's not a fight you win. Like this. Look at this. Get myself a double kill here. So yeah, like, I don't know, HUSKAR is kind of psycho, kind of like Ricky. Like, it's somebody that if you know what you're doing, he can be the worst character in the universe to fight up against. But yeah, again, recently a lot of people have been playing HUSKAR. He's become really popular since the recent couple patches for him, which I think is nice. It gets a hero that really didn't have a whole lot of spotlight. It gets him some probably much needed spotlight. If I can get some vision on Jakiro here. I'm not entirely sure where he's going. He's going back to base. Okay, I'm not going to fight that. Dragon Knight got Mjolnir, which is always good. 2v2 here. As long as Dragon Knight doesn't run away like a baby, which he is. Dragon Knight, get your ass in there. Dragon Knight, where are you going? You're fine. Go in there and help me. I'm actually, speaking of helping, I'm going to go ahead and I think that's not the right Viper. Yeah. I was going to say, okay. I got to get out of here. Little baby bit. This is bad. Oh, no it's not. I forgot we have Luna, like the champion of team wipes. This is good. It's going quite well. 19, 4, and 6. Okay. That's a little bad. The 4, but you know what? At least we got kills when we did it, so that's fine. And at least one of our deaths didn't count, so that's good. Besides, I'm not too worried about a couple of them, because a couple of them were 5v1, and so the fact that I even killed somebody before I died made me kind of proud. So our Dragon Knight's overfarmed, our Luna's overfarmed, I'm overfarmed. It's all good. There's no way they're going to come back from this. We've won. GG. See, that's how fast HUSKAR can win. 32 minutes. Game is done. Look at that magical psycho crap. I was going to say I could probably go get that Viper up top, but I can't get him in time. That's okay. But yeah, looks like we stomped. Thank you again, Wayron, for all the skins and sets that I've gotten. Oh, the 3. It really means a lot, so thank you very much for that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.